What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. It's our Lone Wolf campaign. Lots of stuff to talk about, including yesterday's episode. I wanted to talk about a few things. Mostly how, exhausted I was when I recorded that. Made a lot of mistakes in that episode. I don't think my commentary was that on point either. I hope you still enjoyed it. We had a pretty epic fight there toward the end. But yeah, Collapse Fortress. I just tried to do it as part of another recording. And it's like, I don't know how possible it is. I could spend a whole episode trying to do this. It's 21, I think, enemies. There's a fallen hero with a great axe and super armor. There's 4 Geist, and the rest are armored Wiedegangers with real weapons. We don't even have 12 dudes yet. So, yeah, it doesn't feel that doable. At least not in a reasonable time frame. If it wasn't one thing, it was the other. I was battling the terrain. I got into a good spot in the swamps. Where we could kind of post up, and Ozymandias got scared at the worst possible moment of one Geist he should have killed the turn before with a 80% chance shot. Yeah, it was just very frustrating. I think we could do it, but let's pick on some spiders instead. Why fight tons of heavily armored undead and ghosts when you can just go kill some spiders? Get some free experience, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not being arrogant. Get some free experience and some good crafting ingredients for other stuff. I tried using all boar spears too, which are very good at killing the Geist. I was able to do that quite efficiently. But it was always one thing. If it wasn't one person getting scared, it was one person getting hit by some crazy shot. Yeah, it was wild. It was a wild fight. And at the end, it did not go very well for us. We lost. We could easily win, but we couldn't win without losses, is how I feel about it. But anyway, guys, back to yesterday's episode. Like I said, we had some fun stuff happen, but I was exhausted. Real life stuff has been catching up with me. I'm tired. I record quite a bit. I also do things with my kids, my wife, the house. I'm starting school in a couple days, next week. And I'm running back and forth to get certain things done. For that, if you're about, if you're about college age and you're going to college right now, you know what I'm talking about. Coordinating with the VA. Veteran stuff. Anyway, it's just been very taxing for me. And my brain is still a little fried, but not all the way fried. I'm good to go. I'm good for some Battle Brothers. And I'm trying to keep up with the news that's going on. They still haven't made, as of the time I'm recording this right now, they still haven't released any additional news about the new DLC. A lot of speculation, but just gonna have to wait and see. I'm excited, though. I'm excited to do whatever Overhype has got planned. Their DLCs are great. And until proven otherwise, willing to give them the complete benefit of the doubt. Even just the soundtrack for the Warriors of the North was amazing. I listen to it sometimes whenever I'm playing something else. Alright, baby spiders are getting born. They'll come to us. You know what, I'm just going to end the round. I'm not going to go chasing in all these different directions to go and find them. Yeah, it's over. And for our trouble, we get 2 Gossamer. Whatever. I don't think we got much experience from that either. But we got to kill some spiders, and I feel better about losing to the undead now. Let's go see what's at the Desolate Mausoleum. Maybe that's more of a fair fight for us. We are headed up to Finsterwheeler. You come across a number of gamblers on the road. They've positioned little flags representing all the noble families of the land. The bookie is writing down notes and looks over his scroll. Now remember, the results of this war between houses isn't going to be obvious for some time. Hell, Imosti will be conscripted. That's a weird sentence. But all who survive shall return to me in 1 year's time. From there, we will pay out the monies to those who bet on the winning noble house. Deal? Crooked Face and Slack-Jawed peasant shrug. Sounds like a deal to me. The bookie grins, a golden incisor glinting ever so slightly. Great! He takes the bets in a satchel and loads up for the road, most likely to never return again. Truly a shame what sort of nonsense the lowborn get themselves into. So, we know what our first major conflict is. It's going to be the Noble War, which I'm down with. That's probably my favorite one to get first, because it gives you an opportunity. If you haven't already gotten, great gear, it gives you an opportunity to take some fights and get some good gear. Oh, they're fighting an Unhold. Interesting. Yep, let's go finish this. Thank you, kind sir. We'll take this free experience, Mr. Unhold. We'll just move in. But yeah, one of the moments in the last episode that kind of bugged me a little bit was my inability to think through the process of getting that gear off of the bandit leader. Now, it wasn't a big deal. That wasn't like amazing loot that I passed up on. We got the helmet, which is what I really cared about. That was the best thing he was using. The other thing was just like a piece of armor that would have been a replacement for maybe like an archer or something later on in the mid game. But getting loot and taking things off of hedge knights, off of leaders, off of... There's a couple different units in the game that you want to be able to kind of field strip. Man, I can't believe we missed. And having the ability to think through that process is pretty important in Battle Brothers. It's been a while since I've done it. My way of playing for a while has been just to... that was an annoying movement. Has just been to play quickly. Whenever I play like on my own, what I'm doing is I'm going through fights so fast that if I stop for like 5 minutes to surround a guy with daggers, pull out the daggers, do that whole deal, I could have taken a whole nother fight and gotten the loot. So I get my armor usually from massive amounts of battles with dudes who have great armor. Or I just make as much money as I can, as quickly as I can in the game, and then I just buy the armor that I want. And any armor that I get after that is just gravy. There's definitely like a point past which it doesn't matter what they're wearing, you're not going to need to get it anymore. Armors in the game that your enemies are wearing kind of quickly become obsolete. But you still want to know how to do it, because there could be opportunities in the early game for getting something that's really, really excellent. And you want to be able to take advantage of that. Now, our group is not amazing at it because we just don't have a lot of daggers. I don't think I've sold that many since we've started this Let's Play. Maybe 1, maybe 2, at most. But we've got 2, maybe 3 on our brothers right now. And I'm going to look to in the future to pick them up and make sure everyone's got a dagger that they can switch to if needed. It's not even just good to do that just so you can, surround and stab someone to death and take their armor. It's also good because sometimes your weapons can break in this game. If you've got low durability, maybe you run out of tools. And a dagger is a weapon that has no weight. And everyone should just be carrying one as a backup anyway. Nice. Good job, Jacob. So that's my little rant about that. But yeah, I think I was just too tired. And down they go. Easy little fight. We got some levels off of that. Got some junk to sell. And now we'll come over back to the Desolate Mausoleum. Let's see if that's a fight we want to take. A level on Osbit is great. Let's make sure we get him Battle Forged. Much tankier now. Also, when I went into that fight earlier, right at the start of the episode, the one I was talking about, I was very injured on a lot of different brothers. So that is worth knowing. And someone like Osbit, he had a big black eye when I was going into that fight, and he kept getting smashed. Here with Jacob. That is an excellent roll. That is an excellent roll. And I will probably take... I like this 4-1 resolve. Let's take a little bit of range defense. And he's going to eventually be in very heavy armor. So something like Overwhelm is not good. His initiative is going to be bad at some point, and it's not going to be very useful. So something that might be good is fast adaptation. You build up chances to hit until you manage to hit again. There's also... That's not what I'm looking for. Bullseye. The penalty to hit chance when shooting at a target you have no clear line of fire to is reduced from 75% to 50% for ranged weapons. That's not bad. But I think what we're going to do here is just pull the trigger on getting him bow mastery. Get him that increased range. And letting him build up less fatigue, I think, is the most important. And we'll settle on something else afterwards. There's no reason to put him in the heaviest possible armor we have to. He doesn't have to wear full plate, you know. There are great kind of medium options for an archer. Let's go in and see what they got. Okay. Another fairly big group of undead. I'm going to try and take this high ground. Holy crap. Okay, well, as far as I can see right now, this is basically the exact group I was fighting, except they had a fallen hero last time and one extra unit. If you could picture it. And then we were fighting them in the swamp, so stuff got rough. Take this position. I like Damocles here. He can kind of swing down. He's got like a big field of view. Get Charles up there. We can go there. This is all very interesting. Good hit. What to do with Ozymandias seems to always kind of be the thing. So he's got great resolve. But a couple concentrated Geist Banshee Shrieks can send him packing. I would love to just put him on this spot right here and have him just fight Wiedergangers while the Geist go to the top. And I think I would like to switch out Osbit and Blowers. Step here, get our Lone Wolf active, and now we'll see what's up. I love terrain. One of the things I'm hoping for in the new DLC is some sort of increased appreciation. Maybe that's a weird way to say it. Some sort of implementation of terrain to better effect in the maps that we fight on. I love city maps. I would love maps with just more stuff to look at. I'm kind of just tired of looking at the same thing. And I don't think that's even that big of a thing to ask for in the grand scheme of things. It's basically just changing like the textures, I would guess. Just come up with more maps. More maps for me would increase the variety. Sometimes to remove staleness from a game, you don't have to make huge sweeping changes. You just have to make one or two little changes in a lot of different areas. A good game for that kind of example would be like Total War or Warhammer 2. Like, you don't have to introduce an entire new race to make the game feel fresh. You give us one lord, new lore choice, one or two new units. Wow, we didn't get the kill. You get, I don't know, a couple different new battle maps. Like, you don't need a huge overhaul to make the game feel fresh again. And I think that is definitely the case with Battle Brothers as well. It needs so little. It's as close as you can get, I think, to maybe a perfect game in some aspects. Good kill. This type of formation would be unbreakable if I had a stronger squad at a higher level. You know what? Let's get up here. That way we can just rotate. Having the ability to use rotate. Wow, we didn't even bring him back in. Okay, buddy. Having the ability to use rotate really opens up different strategies for battles like this. Obviously. Go for a line shot. We hit him. Here we can go for a round swing. We hit him. It's all good. I'm hoping that more of these guys jump and surround Ozymandias so I can do my first big round swing. Come on. Yes! Oh god, give me the quadra. Give me the quad kill. Let's do it. I believe, y'all. I do. And a thing called love. Sit and listen to the rhythm of my heart. Load it up. Go for that one. Okay. Believe. Believe, y'all. Round swing. Let's go. Ah, we got a quad hit, but not a quad kill. Rip off. We got a double. I'll take it. Hopefully Lothar comes back. The reason why I shot here with Barney is because I didn't want to take Blowers' target away. It's a big thing you got to watch in order to be efficient in this game is understanding what your targets are going to be for each individual brother, and then making sure that if you have another unit, you don't take that other guy's target away. Because then, let's say I killed him, now Blowers is sitting here useless for a turn. And I also wanted to make a little bit of space for this guy to jump in here against Osbit. So we need that rally to work, and it did, thankfully. This guy's got no armor, except for a helmet. We hit him in it twice. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Go for him. Said no armor. Hand axe will make short work of him. Good hit. His armor's gone. We got to get to these guys at some point. Hit him in the head. And we'll come in here in case we need to rotate out. Round swing. Good hits. I could jump in here, but there's no reason to. Just chill back. I'll rotate him out. Yeah, try and scare the people who are no way they're gonna run. They're getting rid of all my confidence, but they're not making anybody actually run away. So we're good. Cutting through the chaff. We're gonna hold on to our rally in case someone gets hit once or twice and decides to break. Just going to keep that in our back pocket. I could rally anyway and hope to get rid of their wavering status. There we go. Very good. Decapitation. And let's come in here and get close to that. Good hit, and we'll step in there. Oh, we're too exhausted now with Ozymandias. We got to get him a new weapon. The Mansplitter is awesome for the jokes, but not so awesome for prolonged combat. Without recover. You have to have recover to use orc weapons reliably. And we just don't have that. So instead of doing nothing that turn, we would have used recover and gotten like all of our fatigue back. Get the bill hook out. Can't shoot a ghost anyway. Wait here. Dang, I was hoping to get that one. And let's also switch to this bill hook. Down he goes, as expected. But it's going to take a turn to get rid of this. And we'll probably have to deal with at least 1 or 2 dudes resurrecting. 3, not so bad. Nobody ran away, that's okay. Alright. I can still rotate with Jacob. Dang it. I did this a little bit poorly, and I blame that mostly on I don't have like a hyper consistent squad here where I know exactly what's on everyone's abilities. Like, so when you get into the late game, you know everybody by sight, right? I look at this guy, I know this is Ozymandias, he looks very different from everyone else, and because I really know my characters, I can tell you exactly what's on that character, and I can plan around who has Overwhelm, who has Lone Wolf, who has rotation, right? All of these different things I can make a plan around. But because I'm constantly moving around gear, I'm even kind of changing mustaches and stuff behind the scenes just for fun. But because I'm doing that, I don't have like on site knowing who has what, and it makes it a little bit harder to plan. Unless I want to go really, really slow, which I don't think you guys want to see me go really slow. I probably go slow enough for some of you already. We're going to go up to the demonetization city and check it out. Hopefully the prices here are good. Maybe even have someone we can recruit. A Beast Slayer comes with a bow. I didn't even think about getting a Beast Slayer on this squad. He already comes with a bow and we're looking for an archer. So Vander has been traveling these parts for some time, but not always in his current vocation. When his village kept getting attacked by webnecks, the man took to learning all he could about hunting beasts, and then doing just that to much success. Unfortunately, the man took an apprentice under his wings only for the kid to be slaughtered by a direwolf. The broken beast slayer now seeks sturdier company. You're on the squad, Vander. I didn't even consider that. Let's see what kind of skills he's got. No, he has no... He's disloyal and he has a fear of the undead. You are awful. I'm so mad at this right now. I paid a lot for this guy. One of the things I don't like to do is save scum before I like recruit a guy. But seriously though, disloyal's not really a bad thing. Because I don't ever usually run... I mean, if I'm running out of crowns, the campaign's over, right? So this doesn't really matter. It almost is a positive because I can put him in reserve and he doesn't get discontent, right? But Fear of the Undead is terrible, and instead of being a good archer, which I was hoping for him to be because he literally comes with a bow, instead he's hot trash and he just got like stats in all the wrong places. Yeah, I'm pretty mad at you right now, Vander. I feel like I've been hoodwinked. Well. Huh. I wanted an archer, but I do not get one. I don't even have a good archer setup. I don't have a secondary crossbow either. I wouldn't give him a bow because his range skill is so low that he wouldn't even be that efficient with it. Take that knife out. Just give him a pike for now. Yeah. I wanted an archer, not a crossbowman. And I feel like I just got robbed. He's too expensive for me to dismiss. Feels bad, man. He's not, I mean, he's not the worst character, but he's not great. Prices here are okay to sell. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Damn, I'm a little disappointed. Got a lot of stuff to sell. Keep all these boar spears, I guess. Get rid of the rest of this stuff. And that puts us back up pretty high. Man, I'm kind of... I'm upset because I'm already sort of breaking with what I wanted to do for this campaign, which was to only recruit like a few low-level guys and have the rest be like elite. But I thought for a second, I was like, huh, you know, a Beast Slayer. Like, that's a pretty elite background. It's kind of like a middle tier, if we're being fair. But you can get a great Beast Slayer character. But it's not meant to be. And you'll notice I picked up a crossbow. And we'll hold on to the hunting bow. But I'm not totally upset. I'm not totally upset to have another crossbowman who's not horrible, but he's just not good. He had a chance to be a great character for us, and he kind of just... That was a big whiff. I'm not excited. I could just instantly let him go and just chalk it up. Because there'll be a point in this game where 1,500 crowns for us is literally nothing. We're not there yet, but we could very easily get there soonish. But I've got to have 12 men before the Noble War. Those battles are so rough. And our men aren't that elite. We've got some really good brothers. But we've got some not so good ones too. We really need to get quick hands on Barney as soon as we can. Move there. Because we could step him in next turn for a 4-man surround after attacking. Attack, step in, everyone else has a better chance. I mean, this dude is dead for sure. But we'll see. I was about to say, I can't remember if they have footwork as well. Makes sense that they do, though. But we had such a good surround, they couldn't really get all the way out. Wait here. This is just a nice little freebie. No idea what we're going to get from this. Okay, some Cruel Falchions, a stack of ammo. Alright, that was probably worth it. We paid 90 crowns for some really... That was actually a really good price on ammo, which is why I bought it. But 90 crowns for what we paid for ammo. Normally you pay like 120 or so. And then the Cruel Falchions are worth like 100 apiece, something like that. And finally, the payoff for all of our running around. With my luck, I was going to say there's going to be a hunter here. You know what, Gustav? You're going to get in. Without his father around, Gustav's mother taught him how to shoot a bow and how to feed the rest of his family. When his wife fell ill, he could not heal her with hunted meat. Needing to earn crowns to pay for treatment, he took up the vocation of sell swords, or sell bows, as it were. A quick demonstration is offered. Gustav shoots one arrow high into the sky, and with another he knocks it out. Impressive. You're in, buddy. Please don't suck. I'm trusting you. Another Bloodthirsty? I want to change the name of our company to like the Bloodthirsty Bastards or something like that. We've got 3, I think. We've got Damocles. Who's the other one? And Blowers. And now we've also got Gustav, of all people. 2 stars in range skill, not the best. He's got 2 in resolve. okay. It's going to help him to get up into that 50 range that we need him to. He's good. He's good. I'm happy. I'm not unhappy with our boy here. But we need to get him some different gear. And we need to get him kind of a backup weapon. Let's tuck him in here. Let's change up the formation a little bit. Keep our banner in the center. Something like this, perhaps. He's got to get a new helmet, though. We need some male coifs with the face guards. We're probably priced out of Saleh helmets right now. See if they have anything for us. Not now. A little bit more food. We could repair these. They'll sell for more. We should definitely do that. And let's see what this contract is. So we're up to 12 men. What do you need me to do? Drive off brigands. I'm happy to kill some brigands for you. So, it sucks, man. The hunter, I was looking for a hunter to be our archer. And a beast slayer, now that I think of it, is kind of the perfect background for what I wanted. And now that we are a full group of 12, stand tall, brothers. People can see this is a real mercenary company now, and not a handful of wandering vagabonds. Alright. So, I see now that a beast slayer was actually a pretty great option for us. Because it gave us a chance to get another ranged unit that was more of a hybrid as opposed to a hunter who's usually mostly just an archer. Their stars, their stats will lean that way a little bit heavier. Wow. Alright, let's see how it is. Go for a actual aim shot. That's a real crossbow. They've each got real crossbows. It should be a nice fight. Got a little bit of stuff we could do, some shenanigans. What's blocking us? This one bush? There we go. About time I hit something that's less than a 50%. Yeah, we've got some terrain we can play with here. I'd much rather just rush in and get some kills. Tell them to man fight Ozymandias. And have fun with that. I think we step up. Make a nice little concave. We'll go around with Damocles. We've left our backline a little bit open, but no one should be able to get one-shotted here. And I'm getting a little bit worried about Ozbit. He keeps taking focus fire. Yep, military pick. That's why I didn't step in with Ozbit against this guy at first. That's very scary. We need to kill him. Good hit. I was gonna say we really need to land that shot. And now we've got him locked down like 2-man. So that makes Lothar a little bit obsolete here. He can step in and rotate out with Blowers. So Blowers is no longer at risk of getting brained. I'm not gonna step in here. He's gonna have to step in on me. That's exactly what I was hoping for, and it happened. Wow, he's backing up. Good. Alright, so we've got all the 2v1s and stuff that we wanted. Just need them not to get supremely lucky with some of these shots they're going to take with their crossbow. Okay, force them to use a rotation there instead of shooting. Feels good. We'll just shoot into the melee over there. Killing him would be excellent. That makes Ozbit a bit less at risk. I'm gonna wait and see how that shakes out. A 3-man surround though on Damocles is quite... Oh, yeah, that sucks. A 3-man surround on Damocles is quite dangerous. So we're gonna get in there and see what we can do. And I'm just gonna shield wall on the high ground here. Now we've got a 61. Damn. He's not even wearing a helmet. Go there. Good hit. Damaging the body and the head at the same time is so broken. This is a messy fight. I would like to shield wall with Sir Eastwood if I could. I feel like he's going to get it. The AI is doing the same math that I am. Oh, went for the stun. And they're seeing they have a 3-man surround here. They now have one here as well, if they like to go for it. Perfect. 10% shot. Really no way we hit that, but worth a shot. I could catch him. We're going to catch him with Ozymandias. Ozymandias, rather. Start moving north, I guess. Good hit. You know what? Let's catch him there. That's fine. And we'll run away with flowers. Yeah, we have no good shot, sadly. Let's just get the bill hook out. We'll kind of go around. It's not necessary. By the time everyone, all of our reinforcing factors get up here, this fight will probably be over. And he landed the stun this time. Perfect. We'll wait here. And now he runs, and this guy's freaking out a little bit. We can come up and around. And that's it. That's pretty much the fight. Well done, all. Unless this marksman's going to be the hero they need. I don't think that's going to happen. Just get guys surrounding him. That way when he tries to run, we get the kill. Sorry for this bit of tedium here, but it is almost over. And while we haven't really traveled that far this episode, we've already done quite a bit of fighting. which is great, because you want to get the maximum number of, like, fights that you can in per day. And we're accomplishing that. I wish I hadn't spent 900 on that, but whatever. We got it. We just bought one, and we just got one, so, you know. And quick hands here. Very necessary. Happy to see a 4 here. Not so happy to see all these other low rolls. I guess I'll take some good defensive rolls while I can. Call that good. And now we still have to come down here and take this hideout, which it looks like that's where they were coming from. So man, in the Noble War, we're going to have to pick a side, and I can already tell you, screw these guys. I haven't even been over there in forever. They control so little of the map. Yeah, they just have some raiders. We're a little injured. We don't really have much armor to switch into. A good point that someone made in the comment section was about having backup armors. And that's very true. You do want to have backup armor. Whenever you can only have 12 brothers, you need to have some armors. That way, if you have to take a fight back to back to back, you can just, you don't have time to repair or switch people out. You need to just have extra armor ready to go, and probably a good bit of it too. We're going to need to walk around carrying lots of backups at some point. Seeing if we have any further upgrades that we could use. No, everyone's using good tier 2 stuff. Let's spend some of our tools repairing some things. I don't know if it's actually worth it to repair the military pick, but I see now that we have a dagger as well. So let's give that to Damocles. And I'm going to do my best to remember that. That way we have the option, if we need to stab some dudes to death. Man, none of them are wearing helmets. One of the best lines from Britonia in Total War is when the guy says, you take me for a churl? Whenever you're negotiating. Like, what a great insult. You call someone a churl, them's fighting words. So there's only 5 of them. I just realized. I was hoping it was a bit bigger of a fight. Where are you going, sir? I can't wait till we actually have an efficient back line. There's no reason this one guy should still be alive. Alright, you did, son. Alright, feels good. We'll wait there. And we're just going to let Ozymandias kind of solo these dudes if they're trying to come around. Some of them might go up. If we kill them like too easily, they might just run. I'm just going to send Damocles up and around. See what they do. Alright, playing bush games. Step in here, try and bonk them on the head. And now we still have like a decent little pocket here if someone tries to come up. We can make a 3-man surround. One here, one here, one here. And then put something behind them. found a way around. Not that that matters at all. Step here. And there we go. I mean, they've only got a few choices. Very curious to see what the AI will do here. I'm going to back up. Say, show me what you got. Alright. if that's what you want to do, I won't say no. But this is death. This is Death Alley right now that we've just made. Peace out. And I feel inclined to step in even though this weapon is kind of scary, because I think if we don't, he would try and run from us. Let's just see if Ozymandias can one-shot him. He's not wearing a helmet, so all we have to do is hit him. Yeah. No helmet is insta-death with the Mansplitter. Black paint. Cool. Some falchions, some amber we can sell, a little bit of gold. Stuff. Lots of stuff. And we're going to get paid $9.50 for that. Pretty lucrative little battle. Some levels on Daniels. Daniel's the positive. He is currently our backup sergeant character. Still some confusion for me with that, because I didn't get a chance to build that the way I would have really liked to. I've debated giving him Fortified Mind, just to shoot that number up, so that he can actually be useful in that role. But he also will make an excellent two-hander if that's what we want. It's just his defensive stats are a little bit low. 13 and 4 versus someone like Ozymandias, who's sitting at 38 and 12. Because we still haven't locked him in as a shield expert. What do we do? Just kind of thinking. I mean, Steel Brow's never bad. Could always do that. I could go Adrenaline on a couple brothers. I don't hate that either. Problem is, I don't have any good tier 3 weapons to start locking people into weapon specialties. Killing Frenzy I don't hate. That's kind of good on everybody. We could... let's see. I just don't want to lock him into being a shield bro. So let's go for Killing Frenzy. Increases damage by 25%. Sure. And then here we'll go for Colossus as always. Level 1. Take a 4. Take a 4. Happy to see that. And then I'll also take a 4 here and resolve. Considering we have Colossus on everyone, we get injured quite a bit. Who are you attacking? I think they see something that I don't. Are they running? Look at this group. A sergeant, a few billmen, a Zweihander, a few footmen, and a war dog, and they're running from those raiders. They lost to the raiders? How, you incompetents? Alright, we'll take this fight and avenge them. I would have gone in on that fight in a heartbeat if I thought there was any chance I could like walk over the dead from the noble house and get their loot. I wish that was a thing. But alas, it is not. And this is a nighttime battle. He doesn't have a pike yet, or anything like that. That's a mistake on my part. He should definitely have some sort of weapon to use in melee. I'm not eager to put Osbit on a pedestal here. Let's lower the tree so I can actually see what the hell is going on. Boom. Boom. Yeah, and Blowers is messed up too. Let's wait there with them. So I've got a 2v1 here. I've got a 2v1 here. We want to make it even more unfair than that, though. We need to go deeper. They say in Inception. We need to go deeper. I like that. Step in here. That gives them a 3v1. We'll shoot at whoever. And then I think... Yeah, we'll put Osbit up here. He's bait. Perpetual bait. And now we'll let him come in. Flowers is going to be here as like a last resort rotation buddy. If Sir Eastwood or Osbit gets hurt, we can rotate him out. I could shield wall here. That might not be a bad choice depending on where the Zweihander goes. But their marksman would normally be quite scary. But at night, they should be able to hit me. They still got decent chances somehow with aim shots. I was expecting that. Military picks are deceptively deadly. But have fun in your 3v1s. About to make it some 4v1s. Ooh, they have their own. Okay. The AI knows how to play. Almost a one-shot with the banner. If that was a bill hook, this dude is gone. We'll wait here. We might have a shot after the fact. We hit him in the armor and a whiff. Okay. Well, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And let's go for the line shot. We hit the target we were hoping to hit. Okay, almost dead, almost dead. Our positioning right now is kind of brutal for the AI to deal with. It's just like mathematically, I'm so curious what they're trying to do. All of the fights that we presented them are bad. And in the one most open spot, we've got the high ground and we've got our strongest brother just chilling here. Taking advantage of our ability to hit from the back line and their inability to do that. The only types of units in the game that would be able to handle this are Ancient Dead. They just kind of come standard with lots and lots of polearms. Or if you've ever fought the Bounty Hunters, those guys are pretty rough as well. Come on, man, step in. Yeah, no shield wall for you, sir. And we're going to shield wall up. I wish we could get into this spot. I keep thinking we can for a moment. I am not stepping in. You come to me. And we'll lock down this marksman. There we go. Okay, that's unfortunate. I could step in and make it so that he can't get to Vander, but I think Vander's okay. Glad we got to kill this turn. Now, without very many defenders, I think it's safe to push in. I prefer if this guy steps in here, but we'll see what he does. He might step in here and go for a round swing, and he does. That's what I would have done. We're very lucky he missed. It's definitely a luck on our side scenario. But now, like, we walk right in. Almost made a TI reference that I don't think anybody would have got. Anybody but me. I don't know how many of you guys listen to rap. I went through that phase as a kid. The old rap phase. Double decapitations without even trying. We've talked about music plenty, I think, on our channel before. My views on music pretty much match up with a lot of my views on everything else. Like, just appreciate what's good. Appreciate art, you know? If someone puts a lot of effort into making something and it sounds interesting or beautiful, you know, even if it doesn't match up with what you identify as, like, your genre, just let it go. It's still good. The only thing that I think you could universally trash as being horrible is probably, let's run them down, is gotta be like stadium country music. I can't stand that stuff. It's got no heart. It sounds as, one song sounds like as generic as the next. Like, if you're just looking for an excuse to, like, hang out with your buddies and get drunk at a concert, it's like, you could probably find a better excuse. Oh, man, and what's his name? Is it Garth Brooks? I was watching... They have videos of him, like, acting like a super creep. I'm trying to remember what exactly the video was. It's just, like, him talking to his fans. But he's kind of, like, it gives you a little bit of an insight into his personality. I think it's Garth Brooks. I don't want to say the wrong guy. It's been a long time since I even cared about those types of names. When you're from the South, you just kind of naturally learn to appreciate some country music. But not this stuff. But listening to him talk, it's like he's a alien trying to impersonate what he thinks a human being sounds like. Have you ever seen the videos where, God dang it, what's his name? The guy who owns Facebook, or runs Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, that's his name. And you watch him, like, drink water. Christ. It's like... Just get a chance, do yourself a favor, and watch a video of Mark Zuckerberg drinking water. And then tell me he doesn't seem like an absolute alien. You know what, Battle Brother, you get on the field. Stop messing around. Start using some of our dogs. Mostly what we're chasing is marksman. There you go, Battle Brother. Step here. Dog here. Make it a 2v1. I would like to get that hunting bow if I can. Take the high ground, that way the dog doesn't have to step over it. Hopefully increasing its range. I don't know where the dog's gonna go here. Eastwood's not having a good day. We've got a huge surround though, so it's kind of crazy. Eastwood should be safe. He's got just enough HP, I think. He's using a weapon that ignores our shield wall, though. That's pretty relevant. I say that often, and then I do it myself. Alright, this guy's going to get torn to pieces. We're going to catch him, but Daniels might have to rotate. I hope he has. I think he does have rotate. Come on, Battle Brother. Land a hit. Dang. Don't you stab my dog. Not landing any hits. %45 chance shots here. Okay, it's a 27. That's not very good. 46, nailed it. Got him wavering at least. We cannot rotate here. So we'll just wait a turn. I think it might be fatigue related. Just don't kill me, bro. Alright, we hit him. Alright, that's all I was concerned about. We should be good this turn now. Once the wavering starts, the battle feels over. There you go, dogs. 3 dogs around. Hopefully the only reason we couldn't rotate was fatigue related. No, don't kill my dog. Battle Brother for the last hit. Well done. 69%. See if we can't get some bill hooks up here. And there we go. Now we're good to rotate. And it's a real fight. The dogs will try and find their way around. There probably is a way around. This is going to take a hot minute. Sorry, guys. Alright, one more turn, and this guy is dead. Gotta wait for the dogs to do their thing. Happy we didn't lose any there. And I think it was worth it to run them down. No reason to let like 3 or 4 of these guys escape. Okay, don't want to miss that. Nail him. Okay, finish him off, man. There we go. Alright, lots of extra experience for that. We even picked up a basic mail shirt and a worn mail shirt, which is a bit of an upgrade, and we're getting lots of kite shields, we're getting more nasal helmets. I don't think we need too many more of those, but a rusty mail coif, a war brand to sell, another dagger. Lots of good stuff from that fight. That was an excellent fight for us. But just like that, guys, we're kind of running out of time for today. Make sure I remember to do certain things before I go, though. Dagger. That's a 115. A 120. Let's go. Boom. Boom. And then now our weakest set of armor is the leather lamellar on Jacob. Which is kind of a shame. You know what? Screw you, Vander. You're pissing me off, man. Take that. Sadly, we have no more use for these nasal helmets. We're kind of out of that. But we do have use for rusty mail coifs, at least, for our archers. Lots of kite shields in reserve. I don't need quite so many, I don't think. But let's repair the falchions as much as we can before we get back to town. And then we'll sell a bunch of stuff. Don't need to repair everything. Not everything is worth it. War brand for sure. And we're going to use up a lot of tools. But hopefully we'll get a good price to sell things. And guys, if you would like to claim any of our new brothers, just let me know in the comment section. Even if you want that Vander guy, I'm not going to get rid of him, I don't think. Unless we come across someone who just looks like they're going to be amazing. Some Swordmaster or Hedge Knight or something like that. Okay, the prices here are awesome. We got to buy this wood. And I would be willing to bet that we could sell it somewhere for a good price. I'm not selling anything here. Shield says 15. That's pretty awful. Let's leave here. Let's find a good place to end today's episode. They probably won't have good prices here. They're cold towards us. Leader's Stead would be a good place to kind of get some gold and spend it. But we'll stop by on the way. They have a contract. Maybe it'll just be to travel. Prices here are even worse. I'll buy 1 stack of tools. I'll see what this is, because like I said, it might just be to travel. I'm just not interested in doing this. Normally, I would do that 100%. Because like we're already here, we might as well just walk around and get the guys. But let's just head up to Leader's Stead. And with war breaking out very soon... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do this today, but we'll do this tomorrow. We'll kill some Reavers. I've been wanting to kill Reavers for a while, and then we'll head up to Leaderstead and see what's up. We've got some levels. Let's go ahead and knock that out before we go today. Charles the Chaplain. Still confused about whether or not to put him in light armor. And I think we do. I'm going to pull the trigger on that. Let's go ahead and get him dodge. And then we'll go ahead and get him nimble. His stats are getting there. He can be a swordsman, sergeant. Yeah, I'm so like a little bit unaware. I'm happy that we got dodge on him now though, but he's going to wear some lighter armor for the foreseeable future. Stuff that's not too heavy. Here, let's get student on Vander. Happy to see a 4 in melee defense. That's pretty cool. And a 3 in fatigue, sure. Alright, 52-52. Not the best. I hate you, man. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Take care, guys.